Good evening. Welcome to another evening with me, Makiel from Rapalje. It's tinkering and cleaning up with Rapalje. This is my office, and I need to clear this table because I'm actually working on a project today as well. I am going to solder some things. I'm going to work with some stuff that's over here. I hope I put everything here. So this is what I'm going to do every Tuesday evening. I'm somewhere, mostly in my house, to work on something I am going to make for you. So this is the way we show you what kind of work we do also during the day. I waited specially to do this right now. Normally I already done it this afternoon, but I'm working out. I've been eating already. So I waited especially for this job. Last week we were what were we doing last week? Building speaker cases. Okay, and now we continue. Let me see if I'm actually live, and you can have comments about our live streams, about our shows. And let me see if I'm on Facebook. And there is also a reason that I did not go live for the last. Our live streams. Okay, this is on. This is good. Looks a little bit blurry. Is it also blurry at your place? Facebook. Oh, okay, I just have to wait. Okay. I wanted to go live last Sunday because we're performing in Amen. It's really called Amen in Drenthe in the Netherlands, and I wanted to go live. I prepared the whole camera and everything, and I thought in the break it would be nice, when we have a pause, when we have a break, to get the live stream, to talk with you, and to have the second set streamed. But then in the beginning of the concert, we were already playing. We were talking about the break and what they're going to do, that people can drink something and go to the toilet, but the problem is that then they said there will be not a break. So we played over 1.5 hours in one go. So there was no way for me to get the camera, and because we needed to prepare it as well. Let me see who's there. Hello, Feli, Donna, Orzel, Rolf, Corrie, Nina, Lorna, the same. Koba Makkinga, bonsoir uit Tourcy, Frankrijkje. Olaf and Anna, Beatrix. Well, nice to see you. Yeah, there's a big mess on my table and I need to clear it. I can also explain what it is and what I'm doing with it, because this is actually my work. This is the thing I'm doing at the moment. We're almost day and night. It's taking a lot of time for me because I'm working on a big project. I see Lucy, Cors, and Marcus, on John on YouTube. Laura's there. Frank, Tatjana. Okay, there will also be a Zoom meeting. Follow the link in the description and you will go to the Zoom meeting. Let me check if it sounds good. Olaf and Anna. Yeah, it sounds good. Okay. Let me see. Oh yeah, I can also write down. It could be a little bit louder, I guess. A little bit more. Okay, like that. Okay, I can also write something in this. I can have text in and out. You can see on top there's live stream from 8 o'clock. Oh no, that's not right. See, I can change that to 8:30 and then say go and then say push. Now corrected it from 8 to 8.5. So then you know how long the live stream is, and afterwards we'll have a Zoom meeting. What I can do is I can also write that. Follow the link for our Zoom meeting at 20:30. There we go. I go out, I say push, follow the link for our Zoom meeting at 20:30. So, hope to see you in the Zoom meeting. So when it's anything important that I can that I'm talking about, I can write it there and I can show you. But now I need to clean up. It's a big mess. So this is my 3D printer. First, Let me get rid of it. I'm going to talk about that. This is my 3D printer. Up a little bit, 1 minute. And it's broken. That's a disaster for me because this is a very important part for me to make these little speakers. This is a loudspeaker printed on a 3D printer. When it should work, when it's not working, I can make no loudspeaker. So this is almost a month, and I cannot get a new one. I cannot get parts. It's a disaster to get anything electronical, important stuff at the moment. I hopefully this week or next week something will come. I have enough speakers for the project, but just enough. Put this here. Let's repair that. My computer, where I can chat with you. I put it here for now, but I get it up. This is what I'm working on at the moment. This is a little. Last time you saw, it was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, though I was making these. They needed to dry, and they're now painted. I can show you some point when I'm painting that. I put it up here. I think this is the curry. This is the curry. This is the one that I made during the live stream. So I'm also going to prepare this one as well. And I don't need this. But where do I put it then? Put it up here. I hope it stays there. I got some smaller speakers. They go with the system. Put them here. Out of the way. I need this at the moment. I need a knife, another knife. Dangerous for now. To clip. And this and this. So soldering with Machiel. Put this in. I don't need this yet. I don't need this yet. It will take the time that I need it. Yeah, this is something I can talk about. Am I still on? I'm a little bit low now. Okay, so when I stand up, it's better. Next time I'm going to try to follow my moves with this gimbal. It should be possible. I'm not sure if I can do it in the same way with the text on it, but this is good here. I got 2 of these. This is given to me some time ago. This is the new CD from Forgotten North. I got it, and I promised to say something about it. It's already it's already for sale, and I'm going to play this CD next week on the new sound system over here. One of these and 2 of these. And it will be the first music I will be playing next week. Please remind me to do that. This is a partner I'm working with. This is a flyer, I show it like this, from very good sound systems. And they're actually a benchmark MC system. I don't know if you heard of it. This is actually a benchmark for me, how good something can sound. You got a really good sound. And this is something I want my sets to sound like, if you don't compare them right next to each other. But this is high-end sound that's really good. These speakers are also used in studio. Not as as a reference monitor for how good sound can be in a studio from live recordings or studio recordings. So next week we'll talk about this. Put it here. This book has. I need to cook from this, but I think I'm going to give it to William. This is a cookbook we got from our fans because of our 25th anniversary. Put it here. That's what I'm going to do next. What have I got here? Little computer. It is working. Put it there. A cloth. Yeah, this is things I got last time with whistles and a little card. They will be available for a giveaway. Put it here. This is my inbox. Everything over here, I need to do that at another time. A little cloth. Don't need it at the moment. This is beautiful. Oh, there's some. Oh, I heard something. There was something that I heard. Look, snow. Snowy it is. This is nice. This first time I see this. That actually moved. Yeah, I didn't see that it was moving. I was turning it around. Nice. Put it here because I want to look at it a lot. Put it in the case, and then I'm going to sit down and I answer some questions. This is my batch of loudspeakers for you. All these little speakers, 2 of them go with one of these. I will put them here on the floor first. And then little clamp. Very good. Don't need that right now. I'm not sure why it's here actually. Electric scissors. Very handy, very good. I don't need to use cloth at the moment. Okay, yeah, this is for the cloth that goes in front of these speakers. I'm not sure if you can use this. I'm not sure because it stretches and I want this straight and it's not easy to do that. First we have black and 4 colors. And little speakers, all speakers. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one speaker that I'm going to get a lot of and get them inside of this box. And I'm going to work on this one first. This is the one I will build in another live stream. I'm going to sit down in a moment when I go down with the camera. Did you see Adam Savage YouTube channel? It's a little bit the same. He shows you how you can tinker and make things and make nice things for LARPing and painting and things like that. A little bit lower, right? A little bit lower. There's more stuff here I need to clear, but then I'm out of the camera. Okay, this is good. This big case is full of foam. It's like fake sheep wool, and this stuff I'm reusing a lot of stuff. This stuff came out of HelloFresh boxes. They used to have this stuff to isolate the food and to not get things smashed like vegetables and everything. And I got this from people who, because normally you throw it away. So maybe I'm also going to ask for stuff in the future that I can need for any projects I'm doing. This is one of the projects, loudspeakers. There will be much more to make really crazy merchandise for all of you. Look at this. This is glass, and I need to be careful with that. It needs to get out of my way. I need this for the printer and for vaping. This is all scrap. This is how much scrap you get when you do a lot of 3D printing. This is biological plastic and it will be reused. Oh. It will be reused, remelted and make a new filament and then you print. 3D printing is actually a very environmental, healthy, good way to produce because you only need the material that you're actually using in the product. It doesn't need a lot of energy and you can print with bioplastics made from starch and corn and things like that. So, questions? These needs to be finished this week and I'll show you what I'm going to do in a minute. Your comments, please. And this is all merchandise articles I'm working on. There will be other articles, but this is the most crazy merchandise item I've ever developed. And this is a lot of work. It's actually 35 years of thinking about how sound should be and how it should work and how you should build stuff and get it everywhere where people need it, and then I needed a couple of years to figure this system out. And it will be a merchandise item that is going to be ready with Castlefest. So I have less than a month. Let me see what you're writing on YouTube. Okay, John said live stream is good, sound is good. Sunday, yeah, Sunday there wasn't there wasn't a live stream. Sorry for that. Aurora was at the Meadow Festival last Sunday and they played a lot of songs from your band. Really nice music. Really nice. John says another time good evening with those who came later. Hello Johanna, and it's beer time for Impressor. Lucy asked me, did you finish clearing up the magazine last week? Yes, I did it during the Zoom meeting. This Zoom meeting was great because yeah, we had a Zoom meeting of over an hour, and in that time, I took all the time to really clear everything. And there's also some stuff in here that needs to go there. So I need to, for example, these little boxes. This is yeah, something you're going to see on Castle Fest. What's in here? Belongs to the, yeah, there is some stuff. I need to get these cases yeah, out of my way. See, I'm still a live stream. Well, nice to see. Yeah. I want to check. Okay. Working on the. Yeah, it is still working. Okay. Later. Good. Okay, I go to Facebook. See, and then I'm going to start working on this. I only have 15 minutes. It's quick, half an hour talking about stuff like this. This is really my passion. Like many people know, my passion is good sound, no matter how. I also recorded and mixed all the music from Rapalje. We can talk about the music from Rapalje after I finish this project, because there's also going to be something there. With the music, the recording, the mixes, the way we record it, and I want to talk about that in the future, and how different people listen to music now than when we started recording our music. It's very interesting stuff we can talk about. I can talk about it for ages, and of course you want good sound. You want something to that you listen to that sounds real, like real life, like a band's really there. And we tried that for 27 years now, to get a sound that we know that we are there in your home. The only thing is that I don't know what kind of sound system you have at your home, how good we sound. Now we got an LP, and LPs tends to sound completely different in every environment, depending on how you play your albums, your LPs. It's depending on your where you place your player, what kind of player it is. Well, there's many things that can change the sound, but this is the sound you like, so that's okay. But now I designed something that I can that we can give you the sound that I like, that I would love you to listen to, and that's what I'm building right now in the moment. So questions about it. Corey did think a lot after the last Zoom meeting. Yeah, Corey, this will be your speaker. Feli says, I like the idea of reusable materials. Yeah, that's very important to me. It's very important for me that when we have merchandise or when we sell something to you, that is reusable and it's circular, that you can use it, and it must be robust. It must be something that lasts for a very, very, very long time, and it will. Things tend to break down somehow, and because the quality is just poor. That's the reason. People think that it's on purpose that things go bad, but things go bad because they are bad. The quality of most product is cheap and bad, and it just breaks down. You never know when. It's not programmed in 10 years, but things don't last 10 years. So I want to design merchandise and stuff of good quality that lasts as long as you want it. And yeah, I talk about this speaker project when it's really finished, when I have enough to sell to you, how reusable, circular, and how useful it is, because it's completely different idea. Gerlof says, I have Bose sound boxes on my PC. I find them quite good. I am really curious how this compares to your Bose system. I also know Bose systems as well. I compare them also. I also compare it with Sonos, of course, and with GBL and other brands. And yeah, you can find out yourself what can be a big difference in how you listen to music. Because people say my speakers sound good. How do they sound? That's the wrong question. I don't ask that. I sound. Where do they sound, and how good does the music sound? Because people say the speaker. When you hear a speaker that sounds good, it's a bad speaker. You're not supposed to listen to a loudspeaker. You're not supposed to hear that the music is coming from a loudspeaker. You're supposed to hear the music like it's in your room, like it's really there, like it's really live. You close your eyes and there's a band playing in your room, or piano player. That's good sound for me. Real life, real like it's there, and not pushed out from some speaker boxes that you can hear that they sound good or bad. It doesn't matter. If you can hear those boxes, there's something wrong with the system. Time flies when you're getting things done. You've come a long way through hard work on time. Yeah, but I need to work. And let me first go to our patron. Also thanks to patrons, we can be online, and there's many things we can do because we have patrons. We can really relax, do sound checks, do live streams, and we know that we can be online every time for you. So when you want to support every live stream, every video, everything we've done on YouTube and Facebook and everything, it's all paid for by patrons, and it's good to know that we have extra costs. So everything I make from Rapalje, I earn from Rapalje at the moment, is going to this project. I invested a lot, and I hope I will get my money back at some point, but that's another thing. Let me see what you're writing on Patreon. Beatrix is writing, wait a minute. I cleaned up my desk last week. It was interesting, and I found some things I missed for a long time. Yeah, that's a good thing about cleaning up. And that also happens to me a lot. I don't need this. What I need is this. I need to first push this material inside of these little boxes. But before I can do that, I need to know how much to put in. It can be too much, and it can be not enough. I thought I had the scissors. Oh, it's in here. Yeah, it's in here. This one is okay. How big are they? Yeah, I know where to put stuff. Just need to know how I can divide this. Is a square? No, it's not square. I need to get exactly this. Okay, wait a minute. Are they all the same? No, this is bigger. Oh, wait a minute. This is that direction. Okay, look at that. This is that direction. First, let me do that. How much have I got? I got enough. Yeah. This is like a gray sheep. It's a little bit smaller. It's a little bit smaller. Start with that. Okay, cool. Okay, first I'm gonna cut them half, and then let's see how much we get. Yeah, so this a little bit of wood. Get it off. This is synthetic sheep. It's not very good environmental safe stuff, but I think it's better to put them in a loudspeaker than to throw it away, because I got it because they were in HelloFresh packages, and it's actually the right stuff for good loudspeakers. It's used all over the place, but I'm going to find when this is. I'm not going to throw this away and buy flax wool or hemp wool or used. That's a nice one. Used jeans wool isolation. I saw that it was blue like jeans and made from all jeans and all fabrics, and it was pressed in a sheet like this, and it could be really good for it's for isolation for your house. It could be really good also for isolation in loudspeakers, and I'm going to try that kind of stuff, and I need to test how much I need. Every type of isolation is mostly good enough. Let me see, like this and this. This is good. This is exactly right. So, and half again. Yeah, any type of isolation, it must be fluffy. And then I just need to make measurements to see where the maybe I can, if you're interested, I could do it on a Zoom meeting and measure sound. You can measure it and see if we have some crazy reflections and resonances. That's the right word. I also got electronic scissors. Let's see if that works. I think it's a little bit too small. Let me see. No, it's too small. That doesn't work. I need to use it like this. So first I'm going to cut enough for all the speakers. In the future, this system will be built at how it's called, social workspaces, where there are people working who cannot work in a normal work environment. They are mostly disabled, mental or physical disabled, and I think it's very good to support these people so they can do things. And I also want them to have a nice work. So of course there is going to be a speaker system at the work spot where they are. Is this the same? And this is bigger. It's like this. Okay. I need all the same pieces. I want you to get the same sound, the same thing. And of course I'm going to test one of these. And then I know that they're all good. Yeah, so it will be, and I will show you where we get our work done, because this is not something I can do all the time, because it's just too much work. And I also want to practice new songs and have concerts and things like that. But this is actually what to save money. I need to do this because I cannot afford to pay people to get this done before anything is sold. And I know now that the price I'm selling it for is what normal people bill it for. It's actually the build price, and it's a small batch I'm going to provide with a special price with special electronics. Okay, this is good. When I finish this, I will go to your comments. Please, ask me what I'm doing. Something like that. And then I can explain. So it's just, maybe you can also do something at the meantime. It would be nice when you're in a Zoom meeting that you also have something you have to tinker on. I will continue this on the Zoom meeting and maybe finish all the speakers, getting this stuff in. It would be nice. And I also want to know if you are interested in. I want to know if you're interested in a sound system like this, because I really don't know how much I should make. Maybe you have a good sounding system, you don't need something else. Maybe you're interested in that. What I can also do, and when I have enough, is to land a system when you're living in a neighborhood. You can land the system and give it back to me and exchange for feedback. How you like it, what can be changed, what can be better. But I want to give anyone the opportunity to have a new ear on sound, because believe me, this sounds different than many systems you heard before. Well, it sounds exactly the same when we have a concert with Rapalje, because we are performing on the same system. So when you know our Rapalje sounds and you heard Rapalje from our own sound system, this is actually the same system. I got a lot of this stuff. Okay, I can make many of them. This is good. Yeah, this is a start. Okay, when I got this batch like this, I will come back to your comments. And the Zoom meeting can be as long as we like. So when we're in a Zoom meeting, please take some time. Take something that you're going to work on, something to tinker, maybe to clean up, something to do. And then we can do it all together, and maybe we can help each other out by maybe give some advice how to do things easier, like cutting this. I am not good with sewing machines. This is too small for me. And with fabric and cloth. Look at that. So that's a nice start. Rest material. This is half of that, almost. I need to cut them in half now. Every one of these need to be cut in half. Let me check your comments. Maybe it's totally boring what I'm doing right now. Maybe already all gone. Let me check Patreon page. Let me see. Ulysses moin moin. And Lucy, oh, we have more comments. Wait a minute. Lucy writes, I cleaned up my cupboard. That was really necessary. Yeah, maybe this is a good opportunity for you to also just clean up one room or one cupboard or one small part, and just take everything out that doesn't belong there. Just throw everything at the side. Now, the way I clean up is that I first throw everything on the table, and then I try to clear the table in a proper way, to do something with it or to give it a good spot where it's supposed to be. Also cupboards, I just empty the whole cupboard, and then I hopefully don't put in everything like it was. And I also find a lot of stuff. Actually, I need to find a lot of stuff at the moment. I lost some things because it's so chaotic, full of stuff all the time. This speaker belongs to that one, so I'm going to put it in. Okay. Facebook. Oh, it's already half. Okay. Okay. Comments, and I continue this in the Zoom meeting. This is not going very fast. Oh, it's going to be a long evening. I want this inside of the boxes, and I also want to solder some stuff. Not sure if I can make that today. It's just a lot of work. I don't need to talk. Last comments, and then I go to the Zoom meeting. Gerlof has a question. Did you study as sound engineer? I did not. I learned a lot from sound, from just doing it. Listening to sound systems. I was always tinkering with speakers, always tinkering with loudspeakers. How they sound, why they sound, how you can improve it with better mixing, better recording. I'm also a musician, of course. Then I had my own speaker systems for big events. And now people who study sound engineering come to me as internees. So I haven't got a degree in anything. I wanted to study physics. It's all physics. But instead I went musician and graphic designer and photographer, and very interested in sound system. And it's just passion, a big hobby and passion of me to do this. Let me see. Helena writes, I use my Amazon Echo speakers if I listen to music. It is meant to break down, so companies keep selling products and keep the economy going. It's good when quality overshadows this. I learned this while working in a factory. Yeah, I know that things are designed, just poorly designed. You put things in that tend to break, also because it's just cheap, and I don't want that. I want everything quality. When I buy something, I also look for quality. I want something that lasts for a long time and that doesn't break down. And I know that people working in factories also, look into this sort of light bulb. At one point, they lasted a very long time. Then the producers had to high up at a higher meeting when it was decided that they would a limit at burning hours of light bulbs. Planned obsolete, also called capitalism. Yeah, you're right. But I think that when you're a company by yourself, I'm alone in my company, but I got some people around me. That have the same opinion, that also want to design good products. But when I am one of the few people who can design a sound system that lasts for a very long time, like they used to be. When you have old loudspeakers, they're still good, and you can use them. And please get old good sound system with a good amplifier. And if you want something like Sonos, if you want to stream something, just get a little streaming device and hook it up to the output of this good sound system, or to the input. You get your streaming, you get the input from your sound system, and I can help you with that. I'm also going to, I'm now working with a Rylic. I'm getting these boards, but we can talk about it a little bit more. But I can also get a board and a little case where you don't need my speaker system. You can use your old system in a multi-room system. If you want new, smaller systems, you can get one of mine. But you don't need that. You don't need that. Really, you don't need that. Save your money, save your ears, listen to good systems. We can talk about it in the Zoom meeting if you want as well. Yeah, maybe we can do that. We can talk about speaker systems and what you actually need, and if you're interested in some of mine, because then I know how many to build. Julie says, my son is in the workshop for disabled people who are very happy about orders. I know, I'm going to have orders. William got a new sewing machine and he can handle it. Very good. Yes, have a great evening, and that's great. Autodidactism is the best way to learn. I think so. Hey, I close this one. I see you next week. This will continue in another room. Autodidactism is the best way to learn. I think so. I hear myself. Hey, why? I close this one. Okay. I see you next week. Yeah, see you in the Zoom meeting right now. I'm going to finish this one. Be easy and free. And next weekend we are going to do a live stream no matter what. We just doing the beginning. We will be at a very nice party that's